All right. Slap Nuts here. And today, my friends, we are going to be opening a few freaking boxes. Okay. Some boxes that don't get a lot of love. Hey, Sensei, how are you, my friend? You're the first one in, I think. Tex, how are you, my friend? Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Give me a second there. Make sure that you guys can hear me because I don't know if you can. I don't think you guys can hear me. Can you? Sensei, was that it? All right. You guys are awesome. I wasn't sure. I'm using my phone, and things have changed a little bit since the last live I've done. So, yeah, so we're going to be opening a few different boxes tonight, or maybe as long as YouTube will let me, because they were trying to say something about the fact that I have only a certain amount of subs that might limit how much time I have. So really quickly, I'll run down what we're going to start with. We're going to start with a box that's really had a rough time. So that's why I picked it, because I always believe that a damaged box is a good box. So first one is this OPC 2010-2011. I think that was a strike year. It got a lot of crunches. So maybe there's an auto in here. Maybe there's something good in here. Martin Brodeur and Steven Stamkos at the back. That's going to be our first box. Our second box is the Quest for the Cup 2003. With this one, really looking for the jerseys were common, but this is part of the year that the Marty Turco were randomly inserting his auto in boxes. It's a real long shot, if I remember. I don't even think they listed at the back. There were no odds for this. But that's back when we also were able to pull that Mike Modano one of ones out of a product like this, but not this exact one, that actually had that weird fabric card. So it was a Mike Modano one of ones. Maybe we can beat the odds where there's no odds stated. Possibly this box if there's enough time. There's not much to hunt in this, to be honest. 4 players signed some autos. There's no boxes. There's no odd boxes or odds on the box. So we'll see what we pull out of there. I think the best auto was man. He played for the Buffalo Sabres, if I remember, and VV was his name. V for the first, V for the last. Vanasek, for some reason, I'm thinking. And then if we have time, this one. So another Kobe Hunt. For the simple reason that, how can I say this? I was getting ready to ship out an order for a client because I sell all of these online. And I dropped that box, so I didn't want it to go to a customer after I dropped it, right? What if I damaged the cards inside? So let's get crack-a-lackin'. So Tex, Julie, Sensei. If I forgot someone, please just type something in the chat and I'll say hey again, or for the first time. I haven't made a video in a little bit, but kind of feeling better. So I felt, why not break in the live? I think everybody is a mod that's in the chat. Was Sensei a mod? I'm pretty sure I modded Sensei last time. Yep. So feel free, if David shows up, ban him. Give David a good old, momentary ban, not a lifetime one. Yeah, I see that. 4. Someone else just joined us. In case you guys want to see the odds, there are the odds from the blaster. So as you can see, there's OPC materials, OPC signatures. That's what we're really going after. It's funny that the signatures, a real autograph, was 1 out of every 432, but the materials was 1 out of 1,080. So it was harder to pull a fabric card back then than an auto. Again, proof that eventually Lower Deck Hockey, those bags of shit, screwed up OPC. OPC was an awesome product. As you can see, Lots of loving for Mr. Connor McPuke in the bucket of pucks. You guys can't see the top, but that's all right. Dion Phaneuf got some love too. In here somewhere, I must have, oh yeah, there he is. Bag of shit Crosby. Yeah, he plays for the Pittsburgh Penguins. There you go. Let's get it started. For those of you that like the Penguins, sucks to be you. Not that my Sens are doing much better because they're not. Oh, we got some mushiness here. Let's go down the list. Ryan O'Reilly, Simon Gagné, Pascal Leclerc. This guy was shit on stick when it came to, hey, Vogs, how are you? Shit on a stick for the Sens. Peter Regan. If I remember Peter Regan, you guys can look him up, but I think he might be one of the guys that died in the plane crash in the KHL way back in the day when he was a locomotive player. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Our first shiny, if my good friend Freedom was here, he'd be touching himself quite a bit. Patrick Marleau, recently retired. And a retro of Thomas Vanek. Now, maybe it was Vanek that I'm thinking that might have. No, it's not Vanek, because I would have actually been excited for that. It's not too bad, actually, doing the. I think that my internet is not doing that great, so you guys must see me like a little bit in slow-mo. No, okay, I'll bear with it for now. Tomorrow I'll switch it to my Wi-Fi. Brian McCabe. Paul Ranger. Chris Stewart. Carey Price. Third-year card. Love that. James Van Riemsdyk and Jared Cowan for the Senators. Was supposed to be a big deal, this guy, but ended up by not being. How's the stream, if I can ask someone? Because I might have to restart the stream if it's too slow and just reconnect if it's too choppy for you guys. We have James Wisniewski, or whatever his name is. Thanks, Julie. Appreciate it. Nikita Filatov, the guy that was a Sen for a cup of tea. Chris Pronger. Ken Huskins. A season highlight of Paul Kariya, but look at that jersey. That's all something wrong. Like, really something wrong. And Zabonik Mahalik. Ah, poor bastard. Poor bastard. I wouldn't want to be him. Oh, yeah. What are you going to be buying, Tex? Tex is always buying something different. John Mitchell, Luke Shen, Mason Raymond, Tom Pyatt. In this, Frick, I think PK Subban might have been one for this year. 10-11 is the year that we're opening right now. Daniel Sedin. Whoops. 9th year card. I like Sedin. Salming. This was the time that the Leafs actually still had a little bit of class. Now they just suck. Oh, let's put that there. Evgeny Malkin, the only Penguin worth collecting right now. You know, there's their bags of shit too. So, Evgeny. Sammy Salo used to be an Ottawa Senator. Claude Giroux is a Senator right now. Erik Karlsson, bag of shit. fucking Penguins, go and sign this bag of shit because he had one good season in the last 10 years. And what is he doing this year? He's a bag of shit. Way to go, Penguins. Cody McLeod, retro rainbow. And Chris Russell, retro. It is hot here tonight. Okay, that's a rookie. We're going to see who we got. Dominic Moore, Tom Wandel, Roman Polak, Ovi. Ovechkin 50-year card. We'll put that in the hits. Thomas Kopecky, sexy jersey. Taylor Hall rookie. A Taylor Hall rookie. That would have been a huge hit back in the day. Man, were the Oilers ever good to like flame out all these first-round picks. Making them play too soon was the problem. Paul Gustad, Fernando Pisani, Anton Vanchenkov. I used to like this guy, man. He used to hit like a mother trucker. Hey, Fire, how are you? You're buying a Marchand card. Nice. If I miss something, guys, don't think I'm ignoring it. It's because I don't know for what reason the chat in this thing is very sporadic. Saku Koivu, shout out to Stix G. Team leaders Chris Stewart. Can you believe that? Paul Stastny, that I can believe. Craig Anderson was always a decent goalie. And David Jones retro. We're on a retro. Yeah, this is my first video in a while. Yeah, I just pulled Taylor Hall for you there, my friend. There he is. His marquee rookie, not the retro one. The retro one would be very nice. Mike Komisarek. Ugh. Eric Johnson. Dan Carcillo. 3 good nerds just hit the house. Let me just see if I can mod you. Add as a moderator. Standard. There you go. You should be a mod now, nerd. Michael Delzato. I think he's the guy now with the Sens, isn't he? Colin Fraser. And hey, there's another big one. Sergei Bobrovsky. Check it out. That's Bell winding in the background. That's 2 big marquee rookies in a row. Jason Spezza. I never used to like him, but you know what? He was actually not bad. Scotty Upshaw. Matt Walker. Anton Strawman. All rookie team of Tyler Myers. Shout out to Bills Mafia. And a retro of Brian McCabe. McCabe was actually pretty good. I liked him. Now my table is going to get crowded pretty fast. David Moss, Teddy Purcell, Jason Blake, Mr. Comeback of the Year at some point, if I recall correctly. Nikolai Habibulin. Did you guys find out? This guy's like 50 years old, I think. And he just signed a 1-year contract in the KHL. Freaking crazy. Benoit Pouliot. Oh, sweet. Look at that. Paul Stastny, marquee legend. Peter Stastny. Sorry, I'm all of a sudden saying his son. Yeah, so I loved Stastny. When they first came, there was the 3 Stastnys. Anton, Marion, and Peter. I know Anton for sure. Marion, I can't remember. I think Marion was the 3rd Stastny that came over at the same time. All signed with Quebec. James, the real deal Neil. John Michael. Matt Niskinen. Mike Smith. Retro Rainbow of Radoslav Klesla. And hey, again, Taylor Hall. Funny that they didn't put marquee rookie on his retro. Really weird. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Okay, another marquee rookie back there. We have Danny Heatley, bag of shit. Fuck, I hate this guy. There you go. Daniel Winnick, Jakub Voracek, TJ Gardy, Zach Stortini, Oilers. There you go. Mr. Fire, Magnus Pajärvi, retro. No, actually not retro, but just marquee rookie. 2 more packs to go. Thank God he wasn't here earlier to see that McDavid and how it got a back adjustment, eh? Chad LaRose, Marc-Andre Fleury, 60-year card. Peter Bruga, Vernon Fiddler on the Roof, Winter Classic of Mike Richards. Shout out Julie Farnham, Cal Clutterbuck, retro wild card. Last pack magic. Can we get something big? It's another marquee legend, I think. Joe Corvo used to play with the Kings, if I remember. Yep, 3 first years with the Kings. RJ Omberger, Johan Heck. I used to like that guy too. Thousand games played, eh? Goes fast. Scott Gomez, the man from Anchorage, Alaska, if I recall correctly. Yep. Andrzej Pavlik was supposed to be the real deal, but injuries, I think, slowed him down quite a bit. Skip the dishes at the door, my friend. You make a lot of money. Oh, here, this is what I loved back then of OPG. Again, before Lower Deck Hockey fucked them up. Look at this marquee legend, Dave the fucking Hammer Schultz, man. That is freaking awesome. I love that. That is just amazing. Hey, let me just move all these. Whoops. Hopefully Bell doesn't get these wrappers that are on the ground. Have a field day. All right, next let's do this one. See if by some chance we can pull a Marty Turco autograph. See, randomly inserted Marty Turco autograph cards. Fun. And if not, whatever we'll get for materials. The material cards, a lot of times with Pacific, used to be double-sided. I don't know if they were double-sided this year. Let's look at the back real fast. 25 cards does not say 1 in 9. Doesn't say if they were double-sided, so I'm assuming they were not that year. Something about serial numbered rookie cards, 1 out of every 5 pack. Who am I thinking that was in this year, 2003? Was that maybe Marc-Andre Fleury's year? Somebody can look that up for fun. I think that's why I bought these cards, because Marc-Andre Fleury might have been a rookie in this one. Sorry, ignore the beeping from my phone. Yeah, see? You think Gaborik's also a rookie in this one, Julie? If ever it is, then if we pull one, it's yours. Look at these cards. It's in the middle. I'm assuming the card in the middle is the special card in these, so let's do this. Ronnie Francis, there's a stud. Man, he was good. Too bad that guy played for the fucking Penguins, sorry. Thomas Vokoun was another good goalie. Thomas Holstrom. Eddie B, check that out. Look at the foily action on this shit. Anson Carter, yeah. He played like, what, a couple of good years. Demanded a big contract. The only people dumb enough to give it to him were the Rangers, if I remember. Chasing the Cup, Owen Nolan. He was good. I liked him with the Nordiques, but that should come as no surprise. For me, the Nordiques were like freaking awesome. Too bad they're gone. Probably never will come back because of that bag of shit. What's his face there? Gary Buttman. We got Jocelyn Thibault. These are a little bit hard to see from the foil, so I'll try to hold them in an angle. So Jocelyn Thibault, Saku Koivu, shout out again to Stax G. Pavel Demitra, a former Ottawa Senator, was actually pretty good. Cliff Ronning, Brett Hull, and who is our marquee rookie here? I think it was a Predator. And it's Scotty Upshall. He was kind of okay. Is it numbered? Because it talked about numbering. Yeah, there's the numbering out of 950. If I remember, the better the rookie, the smaller the number was for these. So I put Scotty Upshall aside, but yeah, nothing amazing. If we hit the jersey too soon, I might just put it aside in case it's a really awesome jersey. Yeah, I fucking hate Buttman. He's the shittiest fucking dick we've ever had for the NHL. Theo Fleury, shout out to John, the autograph fisherman. Miroslav Shaton. I love Shaton. Man, he was friggin' awesome. Whoops. Chris Chilios. Check that out. All kinds of wrong with that jersey, though. Marian Gaborik. There you go. Julie Farnham. Marian Gaborik. Put that on the side for you. Sergei Fedorov. Look at that. That was a million years ago, Fire. That was a million years ago. Doesn't mean that it'll be the same today. And, whoa, look at that. Marty Brodeur raising the cup. My good friend Rip 'em All would love that. Come on, man. Give me a friggin' auto. I would go so freaking crazy for the auto. Marty Turco was actually a really good goalie, but a lot of times we forget about him. Oh, it's a gold parallel, I think. Roman Turek was actually not too bad either. Jeff O'Neill had his moments. Yeah, no way, man. Leave Winnipeg where it is. They're fine. They're not the best, but there's worse American cities. Come on now. Stefan Yell. Stefan Yell wasn't too bad either. Oh, I loved Ziggy Palffy. Ziggy Palffy. Steve Yzerman from Ottawa. Well, he played his hockey in Ottawa. Oh, and this is a gold parallel, but look at that. Mats Sundin. Did I ever love Mats Sundin? Numbered to 325. Mats Sundin gold. Yeah, Sundin was an awesome player. These cards are nice and thick, like Slappy. We got another rookie back there. Jerome McGinley. Friggin' awesome. His son is tearing it up from what I gather. Ilya Kovalchuk, Mr. I go back home for the ruble when it's high. Grant Marshall. Played with the 67s, if I recall correctly. But if I remember, he did something wrong later on in life. I can't remember what it was. Pretty sure I read something about him. Jason Allison, good player, but got done in a few times by injuries. Bill Guerin, and which rookie do we have? Any guesses? LA Kings. Alexander Frolov. He was actually pretty good, but ended most of his career, if I'm right, in the KHL. This one, I always say, I'm always thinking that. I don't know. Something weird back there. Whoop, another rookie and another special card. So let's go like this. Eric Daze. He was okay, but never really fully reached his potential. Martin Biron. Now there's somebody I used to like too, but he only had like a few good years. Nicolas Habibulin, the Boulin Wall. Check it, I'm doing those dance moves. Manny Fernandez was supposed to be the real deal, but yeah, something happened. Julie Farnham. Pierre Turgeon. Look at that. Freaking awesome. Oh, Alexei freaking Yashin. Check it out, my friends. Now, the rookie we have, I think this is a gold version. This would be awesome if we get a big hit out of... Oh, my Lord. Oh, no, I don't think that's... Oh, is that a goalie mask? Is that a goalie mask? The reason I ask is if you can see on that top of the helmet, it's a Pittsburgh Penguins. No, not a goalie. Fuck my life. Dirty Dick Tarnstrom. The Dirty Dick. Yeah. Out of 950. Yeah. Damn it. That would have been awesome getting the Marc-Andre Fleury limited, like really lower numbered and gold parallel. I would have shit myself. He's an awesome player, man. He's accepting the backup role like a champ. Martin Havlat. He was pretty good. Small guy, but pretty good. Jumbo Joe Thornton. Sean Pronger, the wrong Pronger. Pascal Dupuis had a few good years. He does TTMs. Martin St. Louis, the current coach of the Montreal Habitant Pea-Soups. And a gold parallel of Eddie the Eagle Belfour. Number 2, 325. We're not doing too bad with the parallels. Still no auto. And still didn't hit our jersey relic. Oh, another gold parallel of some kind back there. Let's do that. Chris Drury. Danny Heatley, again, that bag of shit. Fuck, I hated that guy so bad with the Sens. Milan Kraft, KD Dinner. Roberto Luongo, check that out. That's a nice card. Ray Whitney. We often forget Ray Whitney, but he was good. Gold parallel of Calder Contenders. Oh, Henrik Zetterberg. That's a good one to pull. Henrik Zetterberg gold parallel Contenders, except not numbered. That's weird. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look to see if the only game came in the gold and that's not actually a parallel. Well, we got a rookie there. Oh, there he is. Mr. Radek Bonk, who still lives in Ottawa. His son is now a defenseman. Glenn Murray. Brendan Shanahan. Check that out. Felix the Cat Potvin said that's all wrong. Wrong jersey. Vincent Le Cavalier, again, the first superstar that was in Tampa Bay, often forgotten too. And Pierre-Marc Bouchard, rookie card, out of 950. Yeah, before anywhere, I'd like to see a team go back to Quebec, but again, it's never going to happen with Buttman. Buttman's a piece of shit. Doesn't do what's actually best for hockey as a whole. Sandis Olsonich. Nikolai Wallin. Oli Jokinen, the man that always had a bald head, but now my friend Sharks Attack says has a full head of hair. Dougie Waite, another awesome guy that also played Matt Sundin. That might be a gold version. Well, no two cards this time. Just a plain Alexei Kovalev. Sundin, not numbered. We'll probably next do the Kobe hunt, just in case I run out of time. There's another gold parallel. Yeah, I'd believe that too, even though there'd be nobody at the games really, or not that much. Pavel Bure, look at that again. All something wrong. Come on. Frick, I hate that. Paul Kariya in the correct uniform. Definitely you should do them, my friend. Luke Richardson. That's an error card. No, it's just the way that they put the C too close to the I. It almost seemed like RK. Ryan Smith. There for you, Fire. If I remember, Captain Canada was his nickname. Keith Tkachuk, the man who out of his loins came out the current Senators captain, who shouldn't really be the captain. Claude Giroux should, just like in Montreal. They should have a captain that's actually got a little bit of like testicles that dropped. For me, like when they're too young and they're promoted captain, that's just not right. There you go. Shout out to, again, my friend Rip 'em all. Still no fabric. Must be in the bottom. Well, another. Oh, check it out. Daniel Alfredson. Frig, I love Alfie. Nice to see him behind the bench right now. Jeff Hackett. Zach Burke. Again, a Phoenix Coyote. Shout out to my friend Tex, the only Phoenix Coyotes fan on the planet left. Brendan Shanahan. Nick Habibulin again. And a goal of Alish Kodalek. Calder Contenders. Let's finish pulling out what's in there and just throw the box on the side. There. This is what we have left. The North Bay Narwhal. Yeah. I don't think North Bay would be a good place for it, my friend. As much as I want more Canadian teams, probably like after Quebec, it would probably be like in the Halifax area or like that. Milan Hajduk, Marty Turco, but not signed. We're looking for the signed one. Dan Cloutier, Mike Modano. Zach, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. I've already pushed the button. You're the one who's late. Tony Amonte. Again, something all wrong with that, man. Look at all these great players that went and wasted their time there. Chasing the cup, Teemu Selanne, the Finnish Flash. Check that out, my friends. Again, all wrong, though. That should never have happened. Yeah, like tomorrow, like I said, well, or whenever I do the next one, it really has to be because I'm feeling it. I'll make sure to connect it to Wi-Fi instead of just my phone data. Sean Burke, again, all wrong. Marion Hossa, check it out. Scott Stevens was a tough mother trucker. Patty Roy, I'm glad he won a cup here. Yeah, I'm really glad. The way he was treated that last game in Montreal by that bag of shit coach, Mario Tremblay, if I recall correctly, Sami Kapanen, and it was the same thickness, but there's our jersey relic, Dougie Weight, plain blue though. It's better than lower deck hockey because that would more than likely be plain white. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the fabric there. That card is very thin. They used to have thicker cardstock around their fabrics. Okay, that's another rookie back there. Another Alexei Yashin. Check it out. Yashin was awesome. Keep saying, met him at a strip bar in Ottawa. Jean-Sébastien Giguère. Bobby Holik. Michael Nylander. Corey Stillman and oh, I know who this is. Rest in peace, Mr. Ray Emery. That's our rookie. I had to think about the hair and the eyes. That's a nice pull. Too bad he had an issue of getting in trouble here in Ottawa, and eventually that led to his leaving the league for a bit. Then he made a comeback with the Philadelphia Flyers, brought him right back into the NHL. Michael Pekka, former Ottawa 67. David Legwand, solid defenseman. Chris Pronger, that's the right Pronger. Oli, the goalie, Kolzig. Brent Johnson, and I think this is another one. Oh, no, this is Raising the Cup of Mike Modano. Check it out. Mike Modano, friggin' awesome player. Let's keep going down this side since we started it. Again, in honor of my good friend Tristan, who actually has his channel. If Tristan's dad's here, could actually let us know by posting a link. But I don't think Jason is in here tonight. Rick DiPietro, big stinker. Richard Zednik. It's funny how a lot of people like to say Alexandre Daigle was a flop. You want a flop, like seriously, Rick DiPietro's a big flop. Most people don't know this, but like after years of being out of hockey, Alexandre Daigle made a comeback. He came to play with a very weak Minnesota Wild team and still scored 20, I think it was maybe 23 goals for a guy that had been out of hockey for a while. It's just he didn't like making money by playing hockey. That was the problem. Jaromir Jagr, check it out. Pavel Dimitra, and raising the cup or chasing the cup of Todd Bertuzzi, Uncle Todd, as what's his face likes to keep saying. I haven't watched his channel in like so long. Oh, another gold parallel. Let's see who that'll be. Rob Blake, again, all something wrong. Man, he should have been a king for life. Hoser Theodore, guy that was involved with biker gangs. Andreas Johansson was actually an Ottawa Senators not too long after this, if I recall correctly. Yeah, there. Actually, even before then. Played with Ottawa. Very briefly. I think it was only 1 season or 2 seasons. Marcus Naslund. Nicholas Lindstrom. And our gold parallel is of St. Louis Blues. Curtis Sanford, and it's his rookie. Again, a gold parallel of a rookie, but nothing to write home about. Limited to 325 players or cards. Last card from this stack. Then we're going to finish the other stack and then jump into our Kobe hunt. Wouldn't that be awesome to hit another Kobe hunt live? If I remember, his nickname was the Moose, Johan Hedberg. Roman Chichmanek was actually pretty good for a while. Shane Doan, Now that was a good Phoenix / Winnipeg player. Yuri Lettinen. What is that? Oh, another authentic jersey card. We'll save it for after the last jersey card, because technically these boxes, that was the big hit. Jeremy Roenick, JR. So we got 2 jersey cards. That is not bad at all. These stupid chat. Yeah. Zach with the good info. Rob Blake. Again, all kinds of horrible. That should never have been. Dan Cloutier again. Teemu Selanne, the Finnish Flash. Okay, that's a good card. So let's put that back there. Mark Messier. Jamie Loganbrunner. Man with a name so long, most jerseys couldn't hold it. Teemu Selanne and I'm going to say Bure. Yes, we go. There we go. Bure's chasing the cup. 4 packs left. I am seriously eyeballing that rookie review. The other one that would be great to get is a Vince Carter autograph. Would love that. Eric Lindros, check that out. One of his last few years in hockey. Jeff Friesen was another good player, played for the Sharks. Hal Gill, I kind of remember Gill, kind of. Todd Bertuzzi. Evgeny Nabokov is another good goalie. And another gold rookie parallel of Dmitry Baikov. Who the hell was that? I don't remember that guy. Yeah, Carter, last time I looked, he doesn't do TTMs anymore. I tried to find an address for him. Mark Denny. Patrick Elias. Brian Leach. Mats Sundin. Look at that. He was tired back then. Look at that. He's got like a hairline like mine. Fuck. Poor bastard. Tommy Salo was good to a certain extent. Shout out Firebox Breaks. And Matt Walker, rookie. Man, 2 packs left to try to hit Marty Turco auto or a Marc-Andre Fleury, if I'm correct, which I think is in this set as a possible hit. I think we have a different looking insert coming up in this pack. Joe Sakic. Marty Brodeur, again, shout out to our good friend Rip 'em All. Bob Bugner. Alexander McGillney, check it out. I love McGillney too. Mike Comrie, the guy that was dating, what's her face? I can't remember. Firebox Bakes should know who this guy was dating. No, it's the same insert, but there's something different that looks different about it. Raising the Cup, Mark Messier. No numbering. Last pack magic. Patrick Lalime at the back. I'm not sure if this is special. No. Well, it's still special in a sense. Alanis Morissette, you sure that's who he was dating? Peter Forsberg, Pat Lalime, Jeff Friesen. Ah, fuck my life. This is bullshit. Mario Lemieux's never been this tough in his whole fucking life. Come on. There we go. That's Mario Lemieux right there. Mario Lemieux. People, stand up and cheer. That's Mario Lemieux. The Oilers player was Mike Comrie. Who was he dating? Fire? Yeah, Mario's never put up a good fight like that. Fuck. He bends them and spreads them. Simon Gagné and what? So we got 3 Jersey Relics. What? What were the odds again on Jersey Relics? Oh no, technically we were guaranteed 2 of them. Okay, so who do we have here as a jersey relic? Looks like a Vancouver player. Okay, I recognize this face, but God damn it. Naslin? Oh, and this is different. This might have been part of the logo. You guys probably can't see it, but see how it shines? I'm sure that is actually part of the logo. Authentic game-worn jersey. That is freaking awesome. I love that. Yeah, he wasn't thick like Slapness. Yeah, I love this, man. I've never seen that get like, trying to figure where that would be because it's fairly big too. It's not in this bottom part, not there. Not part of his numbering. Oh, I think right here. It's the other color. It's the other color in the sleeve right here. That is freaking awesome. I love that. That's probably my favorite card we hit tonight. Boston Bruins, the big bad Bruins. The Mario card, because I fucking hate Mario. Simple as that. We all have players we hate. Most of the players I hate are all Penguins. Any ideas? Oh, isn't freak my life. Another good one. Jumbo Joe. How many years had he played by this point? 300 career point by that point in the and recorded 300. So that was a few years in. But check it out. It's too bad it's plain black. But again, if this was lower deck hockey, this would again just be a plain white one. So I hope that answered your question, Paul. Not a Mario fan. I'm not a fan of Sidney Crosby. Can't stand him. If you're a fan of Mario, hats off to you. I'm all cool with that. We all have our favorites. I love a whole bunch of horrible players. Okay, let's do it. Can we get another Kobe Bryant auto? What are the odds that we would hit another one? I had bought all of these, honestly, if I remember, I paid 40 plus shipping per box, and online, I flip them for $100 profit. I could make more money than that, but I don't want to hang on to them forever. So for our good friend Christian from Canadian Card Breakers, yeah. So that's how much I hate him. I really tried to finish ripping through the card, but it's not like lower deck hockey cards. These guys used to make really good quality cards. Too bad they're now gone, but hockey wasn't their forte. And when they lost pretty much all their licenses, basketball, football, and baseball, they didn't make enough money off of the hockey license to make it worth it. Okay, well, something must have changed because I know that I just see the hit changed place in this one, I think, because I don't remember it being at the back. Vontigo Cummings, this guy with his name, Ademola Okulaja, Calvin Booth, J.R. Koch, not Crotch, Devin George, and the gold nugget is Vince Carter, even though we have determined with Mr. Sensei Domino that this is not Vince Carter, that's not Vince Carter, and that's not Vince Carter. It is an error card. But the other inserts for Vince are actually Vince, because last time we pulled one of his acetate cards, Jason Terry, William Avery, Melvin Levette, Baron Davis, BJ Mickey, and the gold ingot is Vontigo Cummings. So for Vince, it's his base and his gold ingot cards that are Tim James, John Celestin, man from France, my good friend, undrafted player from France. Might know this guy, Frédéric Weiss, Lee Nayon, Antoine Jameson Acetate, and, oh my God, again, Ademola Okulaja. Once we actually pulled, you're supposed to be like kind of the odds. Pretty much say that we should be getting 2 autos. That one time we got 3 autos, but then the next box we ended up with 1 auto. Lonnie Cooper, Sean Marion. Some of these cards are hilarious. Rodney Buford, James Posey, acetate of Richard Hamilton. Check that out. Played in the NBA for a long time. And gold ingot of Calvin Booth. Still haven't hit an auto yet. I'll be patient. If it ends up being a Kobe, I'll wait till the very last pack. Still no auto. Richard Hamilton. Paul Pierce, another longtime NBAer. Roberto Bergson. Leon Smith. Now that's a friggin' ugly card. Poor bastard. Scott Paget. If I remember, he signs. I got him to sign once. J.R. Koch. Last pack on the Tristan from Canadian Cardbreaker side. Kobe Bryant, base card. That goes in the hits automatically. Yvonne Ishmael, Tyrone Washington, Vincent Hamilton, Antoine Jameson also was an NBAer, and Devin George was not. Move this a little bit because I'm running out of space. Promise I will not be doing like my good friend from Callie and Jordan. I won't be pulling any faster Roonies. Bobby Lazor, Dion Glover. Just trying to get my chat back up. Make sure I don't miss anything. Michael Ruffin, Rico Hill, Andre Miller. Oh, our first auto. That came out of nowhere. Jason Terry. Can't remember if he played in the NBA. For some reason, I think he did. He was drafted 10th overall by Atlanta. I'm sure that my good friend Sensei Domino will tell me 100% for sure. So Devin George was a good one. See, exactly what I said. So Jason Terry, my friend, yes, no. Michael Ruffin, Rico Hill, Andre Miller played in the NBA. I know that myself. I don't need my good friend Sensei. AJ Bramlett played in the NBA too, if I recall correctly. Trajan Langdon. All right, so we're going to have to put that in a soft sleeve after. Richard Hamilton. Very dusty card. That was our gold parallel. So hopefully we don't hit our second guaranteed auto too fast. Well, not really guaranteed again. Like everything, it's like according to the odds. Kenny Thompson. Michael Batiste. Jermaine Jones. Tried to get this guy to sign autographs, but I guess he didn't. Alexander Radovich. I remember this name for a bit, but holy fuck, look at that card. It almost look it was painted on his face. Jeff Foster and Paul Pierce, gold ingot, parallel. Via the Jazz. I never tried that. Okay, no autographs in here, I don't think. Corey Maggette, played in the NBA. Cal Bowdler. Vince Carter, again, not Vince Carter. Vontigo Cummings. Ademola Okulaja. And a gold of Roberto Bergstrom. Not that many acetate cards today. Normally I pull a fair share, but maybe they're all waiting at the end of the box. Yeah, I don't think I see any autos there. Calvin Booth, J.R. Koch, Devin George, Jason Terry, William Avery, and Leon Smith. stay there. I was going to say maybe that's an auto, but I don't think so. So we're good. Melvin Levette, Baron Davis, BJ McKee, Tim James, Ron Artest, acetate. The acetates are harder for you guys to see because they're kind of smoky. And Scott Paget. Let's go top right. I don't even know if I completed a full set yet. I must be kind of close. I haven't opened these in a while. James Posey. Just been more focusing on selling them to generate some cash. Richard Hamilton. Paul Pierce. Robert Bergstrom. Leon Smith again. And a gold ingot of Trajan Langdon. Would be nice if our auto is hiding in the next one. And even more so if it's a Kobe Bryant to go with my other Kobe Bryant. And we've had Scott Paget talking about Kobe. There he is, again, his base card. Evan Eschmeyer, Tyrone Washington, Corey Maggette acetate card, and a Chris Clack. Nice looking card of Chris Clack. Their specialty was definitely not doing the pictures for the most part, but that one is nice. This one's nice too. Venison Hamilton. The picture, I mean, not Venison himself. We've got Antoine Jameson. Ron Artest again. Mr. Meta World Peace, if I recall correctly. Quincy Lewis. This is a card I haven't pulled often, Mr. Quincy Lewis. Jelani Gardner. We hit his autograph a few times. And Mr. Jason Williams, Mr. White Chocolate Gold Ingot. He does not do TTMs either. I tried. Maybe he did at one point, but not anymore. I've tried a few different ways. Trajan Langdon, Chris Clack, Jason Williams base card, Alvin Young, Jonathan Bender, and Alvin Young gold ingot. I'm trying not to show the back card because technically that could be an auto whenever we get to a player with an auto. Bobby Lazor. Yes, Mr. For the Polls, just for you. Dion Glover, Michael Ruffin, Rico Hill, Paul Pierce acetate, and Jonathan Bender gold. Maybe I'll get my wish, and the auto will be in the last stack or the second auto. You're lucky I'm actually in my underwear doing this, but they are on definitely, my friend. I wouldn't want to give you some jollies. Andre Miller, AJ Bramlett, Kenny Thomas, Michael Batiste, William Avery acetate. Man, these acetates don't come up nicely on camera. Maybe for you guys, you might see it. Everybody's saying hello to Mr. For the Polls, Bobby Lazor. So really, our hope is that this last stack has our auto. If not, that would be the second box that only has one auto, and that would not be cool. Let me just kind of straighten this up a little bit. I'm running out of room again. Whoops. Let me straighten you guys up. My tripod's seen much better days. Rico Hill, Andre Miller, AJ Bramlett, Kenny Thomas. Didn't Kenny Thomas play for the Bulls? That's just a guess. Michael Batiste, and a gold of Quincy Lewis. The gold foil is a little bit bad on this one. Yeah, friggin' tripod. I guess when my wife packed up some of my stuff, she just kind of threw the tripod in there, trying to give me a last kick in the gonads. Jumaine Jones, Alexander Radovich, Jeff Foster, Corey Maggette, Baron Davis, and Jelani Gardner again. 4 packs left to hit that last auto. 4 packs left. I don't think it's in this one. Cal Bowdler. Vince Carter, not Vince. Vontigo Cummings. No, I don't think there's. That's weird. Ademola Okulaja. Calvin Booth. Trajan Langdon. Mr. For the Pulls, if you want to make your announcement to our friends in the chat, feel free to do so. If you don't want to, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil your surprise. J.R. Koch, Devin George, Jason Terry, Williams Avery, Melvin Levitt, and Chris Clack. 2 packs left for that last auto, man. Did I miss an auto somewhere? Starting to worry. Byron Davis, BJ McKee, Tim James, John Celestini. No, still not. Jason Williams and Jason Williams. Check it out, his acetate and his regular. Last pack. Now, this better have an auto, or else, this will be like lower deck hockey with poor quality control. I don't think so. I don't think it's in here. Frederick Weiss, Lee Nayon, Lonnie Cooper, Sean Marion, Corey Maggette, and Alvin Young. Now, let me just go back on these to make sure. Wasn't some stickage. That sucks. That'd be my second box that only has 1 auto. No, nothing there. Man, did I get cheaped out of an auto? That was probably a Kobe Bryant and it got put in somebody else's box. Unfair. Because I didn't feel any stickage in these cards at all when I was going through them. Missed the Antoine Jameson. Dang it. Nope, didn't miss any. Just got shorted by 1 auto. Not fair. Well, I feel we still have time, so we'll do that total, Topps total, which doesn't get seen a lot, if at all. It was a very budget product by Topps at that point for the hockey. Let's put these somewhere else because they are going to fall. Same time, those are the hands that were sent to me by Mr. For the Pulls. Yes, he is a bit creepy, but he is definitely a good friend. So we are doing 2002, 2003 NHL Topps total, 440 base freaking cards. Go look up the set, not many rookies. There you go, Mr. For the Pulls. Yes, congratulations, my friend. McDonald's has never had a better chef. We're going to get gourmet Big Macs. Yeah, I just butchered the box. Okay, let's see if we find some awesome pulls. Whoops. Man, you guys almost got to see my underwear. That would have been really like tragic. That would have been hilarious. That would almost top the fart from the last video or a few videos ago. Any odds back here? Okay. Award winners, total production, signature autos, 1 out of 926. And that's the only odds stated at the back. So I guess maybe it was just mostly an all base set. Turco, Bates, Roberto Luongo, Naslin, Daze. Here's the back in case you wondered what the back of these cards look like. Yushkevich, Salo, Hirdina, Rivet, Stevie Y, Total Tops. Yeah, at least that insert's not bad. And Hoser Theodore. I don't know, man. No wonder this set was a bargain basement set. All right, my friend, for the polls. Love you like a brother. Ronik, Dumont, Vishnevsky, Vishnevsky. Keith Jamnov was a good leader. Adrian O'Coin, Whitby, Shanahan, Chiton, Salvador Hay. There's for Julie Farnham. Marion Gaborik. It's probably a card that Julie doesn't have. And it's actually the team checklist. I guess this set, 440 cards, man. Almost every NHLer that year had a card, I guess. Because that's a lot of NHLers. Irat, Abisher, Linden, Leach, DePita, Koivu, Zednik, Ferenc, Espen Knutson. He's the guy that big slap shot hit the kid in the crowd, and the kid eventually passed away, and Knutson was never the same after. Zubris, Korea. I always say that story, man, because for me, that's tragic. Like for the kid, for the player, for the family. We have Yashin again. These would be good for TTMs. The stock is not glossy at all. You wouldn't even have to erase them. Hey Juke, Langkow, Bugner, Prospel, Sturm, Luke Richardson, Todd Bertuzzi, Sergei Zubov. I love Zubov too. I had an appreciation for like any player that actually was talented for the most part. All right, my good friend Zach, love you. So the finished flash. And Jason Allison. Oh, there's the link for Tristan's channel. Hey guys, do me a favor. Click on that link before you leave, all of you, and give him a quick sub. That's Canadian Cardbreaker's son, Tristan. Funny, short videos. Daniel Cleary was actually 67 at one point, I think. Ken Daneko. I used to love Ken Daneko. Man, that's why I love doing old rips, remembering players like that. Arthur's Irbe with the same pads he broke into the league in. Sean Burke. Martin Havlat. Matt Cullen. Michael Roosevelt. Joe Sakic. Lubomir Vishnevsky. Patrick Lalline. And Roberto Luongo. For some reason that pack felt thick, but I guess not. Wade Redden. I liked Redden. Pierre Turgeon. Jim Dowd. Shadow Julie Farnham. Look at that, Julie. An early card. Jamie Loganbrunner. Darius Kasparidis. He does TTMs. He used to hit like a mother trucker. Scotty Upshaw. Michael Telquist. Sean O'Donnell. Mike York. Matthias Nordstrom. Pavel Bure. Eric Messier, Matthew Dondino, Alex Tanguay, Chris Neal. He was okay. Look at that baby face at that point. That was actually his first year. Alan McCauley, another former 67s. Chris Phillips, still in Ottawa. Love Phillips. And I think he's returned in a certain capacity with the team. Can't remember in which. Ruslan Fedotenko. Jordan Leopold, Stéphane Yel, Jean-Luc Grandpierre, and Michael Pekka. I think I'll save the rest of these for next time. This is a really boring rip because it's all base, except for 2 cards. So the other 3 stacks we'll just do as like one-offs here and there because I don't think that's fun. I lost fun in this one. All right, my friends, love each and every one of you. The time you guys take to watch the vids day in, day out, thumbs up or thumbs down, comment positive or negative. That's how I know how I'm doing. But most importantly, my friends, oh yeah, more than unsubs, right? But most importantly, my friends, stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and see y'all in the next one, my friends. Ciao for now.